Hey, 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 Facebook Live. Hey, it's Val, and honey, you're in Valtopia. I am staying at my friend's place. I want to thank her and her whole family for miraculously leaving town the day I needed a wonderful place to have a retreat and to be with her animals and in her gorgeous home. So here I am, honey. I'm at this beautiful space for the next few days, and I I'm recording a lot of content, and I'm really settling into myself. So let me see if I can share this live stream so we can get some people on here. And this week we're going to be talking about, which we talk about every time, but some of the reality, the truth, the straight talk about expanding. I put on one of those filters and I look really orange and pink. All right, let me take a look at this while you guys are coming on. My internet signal here isn't the bestest, so there we go. Share. And if you're on, honey, I'm live. Let's share the live stream, and I've got my cards. I'm just getting everything lined up so we can get some people on here. I've got a really slow signal. So we are going to be talking about transformation, positive transformation, and how to navigate that itchy, stretchy feeling when you're just about to go break through to your next level of experience. And you've been given all the beauty of it, and as you're coming into it, it starts to feel unfamiliar, and you start to question some of what you're doing. And the energies right now with this July energy, we're setting the tone for the next 9 to 12 years, and we're really feeling into what we want. And so there's a lot that's coming up for examination. So let me share the live stream here. So this might be a live stream where we don't have anybody join me, and that might be a good thing because I have some thoughts to share, and of course I'll pull a card for the group and share this message later. I've written a beautiful blog last night that we're posting on my website, and I've had sort of a pause in my flow of sharing my content and my message and connecting with new clients, and it's been nice to kind of go in a cocoon and really focus on my current one-to-one clients and focus on myself too, almost as a client, like bringing myself up to my most optimal levels of awareness and connection. Now, the person that I'm speaking to today in Valtopia TV is the person that is already on this journey of personal positive transformation and isn't new to the concept of stretching outside of herself or himself to expand beyond the comfort level. But you are familiar with it, and you've done a lot already. And it surprises you each and every time when you come into that new point that you feel this stretching of yourself again, and you in those moments when you question yourself, there's a way to live through the integration and live through the questioning to really propel yourself even more into what you've been creating and desiring, and to really ground yourself into what you're receiving through your creativity and your inspiration, through your cosmic channel. And there's a way to, ooh, did you see that flash? Yes. Who's with me? Say hello. Hopefully the signal is working. It might be that we have a poor signal, and hopefully this records. There are two things that you really want to think about as you focus on your own integration and alignment into your beautiful vision that you're creating. The first one is to get support. It's so easy when you're really envisioning something miraculous and you feel it come through you. It's so powerful at the beginning, and you launch yourself into it, and then as you are flying through the air creating this beauty, your ego and your mind begin to question what you're creating. And in that suspense, that's when you want to enlist support for yourself and believe in yourself. And in those moments when you might lose your own faith and lose your integrity, you have already prepared for that by creating the support system, allowing the support system, whether it's a friendship or family or journaling to yourself or being really creating time, even if you think you don't have it, to spend with yourself alone, to honor what's coming through you and what your purpose and passion is guiding you to. And so seeking support is vital. And in the moments when you're really receiving what's coming through for you, which you've been courageous enough to invest the time and whatever you need to create that space to allow yourself to come into yourself and remember who you are, well then you're going to be setting powerful intentions. Beautiful, grounded, connected, illuminated, powerful intentions. And when you set those intentions, the support system that you've enlisted and that you're honoring yourself with is going to help you honor the intentions that you're setting and creating. And this is where the foundation and the power of your positive transformation can be blossomed from. The garden from which you blossom is the one you create for yourself. Isn't that beautiful? Who's with me? Somebody say hello. I'm not getting any comments. Now let's see if I can share this live stream yet. It's still loading in, so yay, I see it. I see it, I see it, I see it. So I'm going to share this to, you can hear my voice is really raspy today. It's because I stayed up really late, well, till 1:30 in the morning, sort of writing and receiving ideas. And so I'm going to get to rest this afternoon. After I shared this week's Valtopia TV. I missed you guys last week, and I'm grateful to be back, and I'm getting more in the flow. I have some wonderful topics that lead out from where we're starting today. And in my group, Divine Brilliance for Visionary Leaders, we are celebrating 444 members, which now we're already up to almost 488, which I love those numbers, 488. We're going to celebrate on Friday at 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. We're going to do a Zoom call, and we did this last month at the new moon, and now we're a full moon. We really connected with each other, and I listened to what was coming up for each of you that wanted to share, and then we moved into receiving that awareness and honoring it with some energy, and we cleared what didn't serve us, cleared fears, we cleared ancestral patterns, we cleared vows and oaths, and jostled the energy so that we can then allow ourselves to come into this place of receiving that I'm talking about, where we're creating and uplifting ourselves into those bigger than ourselves visions that scare us and we're not quite sure how they're coming in. We're allowing the vibration, we're moving along the multidimensional timelines together with these techniques, and with the art and the creativity, with voice and connection, to unify and integrate all of our energies into potent creationary force of living. And in nourishing ourselves with this time and energy and connection, beauty is just blossoming and coming to each of us. And it takes time to see the seeds that you planted nourish and flourish, and to see the fruits of your labor. But we are creating this. And so join us in the group, Divine Brilliance for Visionary Leaders. Introduce yourselves. Show us what you're creating from your heart and your soul, and that's bigger than what you thought you could do, but know in your heart you have to do, right? That the life that you know deep inside you're meant for and you're allowed to create. And then in creating it for yourself, you create it for those around you. And you're able to give generously and receive generously because you're in your most resonant presence and beingness. And that's what kind of energy we're creating, that I'm doing with my clients. My clients are full of the most beautiful visions for what they want to share with the world. And I'm honored to be uplifted with and by them and for them. And they are stepping into themselves in the most beautiful ways. And you'll be seeing these portraits coming out soon, in the next few days to weeks. And you'll be getting to know these incredible leaders, visionary leaders and creators of their own life, and for many who come to them for support and guidance and transformation. So I'm still trying to share this page. I think it's popping up, so we'll probably suddenly have some people popping on, but I'm grateful for that piece of just us, whoever's with me. I see that there's been a couple people with me this whole time, and I'm grateful that we're able to allow the ideas to just come through. I've been thinking about these ideas so much, and for me, when I'm with the client one-on-one or when I'm in the moment of healing, I'm very sure, but sometimes when I'm trying to communicate my ideas to you, my tribe, through my words, I'm not always sure it's as clear as what I'm feeling and what is being created. So I'm always grateful when the words come through and I'm able to share that. And I'm super grateful for my virtual assistant, Nisha, who's helping me put things into blogs and calendars and mailing lists. And I can feel the expansion coming and just the perfect timing, allowing me to rest and regenerate and really be ready to receive all of you who are going to be coming into and are already coming into my awareness and love and guidance and yours to me. So thank you ahead of time and already for the miraculous, gorgeous outcome of this experience that we're creating. So I'm going to share, it's finally up, share on my timeline, share the live stream, and let's read some cards. Let's tune in now that I've shared the message of the week. And you're going to get more of this in my newsletter and on my blog, and find out ways to work with me through those methods, and I'll post stuff on that thing. But now, what I want to do is connect in with some of you, and I'll read your energy. And see what's going on with this energy, and see what we could do to uplift ourselves and be present and bring together all the timelines, because now's the time, honey. Okay, so Valtopia TV show, last year, I read your energy, love you. All right, here we go, sharing to everybody. Let me tag somebody. Tag a couple people. Ooh. Alright. So drink some water, we're going to shift some energy. I'm not seeing any comments. And that's okay, but I'd love to interact with you guys. And I think what I might do is save this live stream and then come back on my page so that we can get some energy going. Energy going for me and for you. But on this live stream, I do want to pull a card in relation to all of this that we're discussing. I've been having the most miraculous reads that just affirm exactly what's coming through my own intuition and knowing. So it's just a wonderful kind of feedback mirror. And hi Tia, how are you? Welcome. So I'm I'm pulling a card for the whole Valtopia community, for divine brilliance, for visionary leaders, for everybody that's on my page, anywhere that you're receiving this message. Oh, we got a whole bunch. I think I'm going to pull these back and just, I was still calling in everyone. Anyone who's going to be watching the replay, and somebody who might be seeing me for the first time and say, who is this lady? Honey, I'm Val, and honey, you're in Valtopia. And we are pulling up cards for this moment for the tribe. We got 4 cards. We got 4 cards. We got the 6 of discs, the Queen of discs, the 7 of wands. Look at all that fire. And the Queen of cups. Look at that mermaid. Look at that mermaid. And let me share this into share it into the group. Okay, so let's get the guide for this and see what we have here on this read. I tuned into the energy last night, and I love that magic came forth. And so, after I did my own reading and cleared my own nonsense, what came through for the whole group, it was magic. And so now the energy coming through for us is about the 6 of discs is about goals. I love this. I love this. Should the 6 of discs unlock your reading? Think about your goals and your style of implementing them. You will likely use the same process of decision-making and implementation in such small goals as making dinner as you do in large goals, right? Take it in little bits and pieces. Hi, Lupe. How are you? I was talking earlier, I know some of you are just joining me now, about being in the cocoon and not blossoming yet. And when we have a huge dream coming in, a wonderful vision, we do want to feel all of it at first, but then when it comes to actually effectuating it and taking the inspired action, sometimes it's the little tiny thing that is going to be your support and is going to allow you to honor your intentions. Are the little steps just as much as taking the big steps. Just whatever it is, make sure it's taking you in the direction of your choice and your desire and your wisdom and your connection, right? So experiment with how you make decisions and how you implement them. And allow yourself to find the style that works for you to expand and grow into who you are. And, allowing goals or dreams to come in is a process of evolution and change. And the more flexible and open you are, well, honey, the more likely you're going to have it to happen. So with that in mind, goals and being flexible and allowing yourself to find your own rhythm about it, the next card we got, another discs card, is the Queen of Discs. And honey, put in the comments who's watching, what's going on, tell me. I'm reading for the group, for the whole group, and we're having a really good read here. So I love it. The Queen of Discs is about provider of sustenance. So should the Queen of Discs come to you in a reading, contemplate sustenance. So this is about basic necessities and food, clothing, and shelter. And, knowing, if you're feeling survival and the basic necessities, we want to be really grounded and feel safe no matter what the circumstances, because anything can change at any time. And if you're not feeling supported and don't have what you need, that doesn't mean you're going to be there forever. And it's coming, honey. It's coming. And when you allow it to come and be created and create it, you move and you change your situation. Don't get stuck in the survival of it. So, and 7 of Wands is about courage, having courage, right? Yes, I love this. So all around you, the world is bursting with opportunities for passionate involvement. And what gets your heart racing? It's always about the passion that drives, because what opens you up and lights you up will carry you through those moments when you feel like you're in survival mode and you're not sure. It's the courage and it's the passion that can drive your courage. So, what you really believe in. Put your ideas out at every opportunity and see how people respond to them. When they love them, soak in the adulation. When they hate them, stand tall, knowing that you have elicited a response in them that might get their fires burning. Either way, you can broaden people's horizons. Your passions are clues of where you could be going and what you could be doing. Listen to them, nurture them, and stand up for them and when the time comes to do so. So believe in yourself and have the courage to make your beautiful vision come true. And the last one is the Queen of Cups. And I love this reading. This is so good. The Queen of Cups. Yay! Counselor. Okay? Should the Queen of Cups call on you in a reading, take stock of the turbulence in your emotional life. Hey, Lupe, the Queen of Cups is the person in your life or aspect of yourself able to hear everything you have to say with open-hearted compassion, free of judgment. Isn't it good, Lupe? Emulate her and be a good listener to your friends and loved ones. Seek her support when your own seas turn dark and threatening. See over time how your emotions ebb and flow, are stormy and calm. Don't master them by repressing them. If you're sad, be sad. If you're glad, be glad. Emotional seas may present difficult maneuvering, but they are nutrient-rich and link us to wisdoms gleaned over the long arc of evolution. Feel your birthright of primate emotions. And if others can't hear you or don't want to, be your own Queen of Cups, wrapping your tail firmly around your own emotional reality. Love yourself and trust your own emotion. Thank you, Tia. I love it. I love it. I love it when I come on and even just one of you is connected in with what I'm sharing and illuminated. That means everything to me, and that's why I do this. And I know that I'll share this beyond the three of us today, and even more people will open up and expand and share their love and their gorgeous beauty and focus on their goals and light it up, right? So I would love to pull a card for you, Lupe and Tia, if you're feeling it. In that beautiful energy that we just had for the group. And I would love for you guys to join me on Friday in Divine Brilliance for Visionary Leaders for our group call and reading or group call and energy healing. So I tried to share this, and I don't know if it did or not, so I'm not going to worry about it. Okay, so Lupe, I'm going to tune into you first. And I'm in this wonderful setting. I don't know if you can hear the birds and the fountain running and the cats here. It's just gorgeous. All right, Lupe, what do I receive when I tune into you? I feel like today I'm just sending beautiful energy to each of you that choose to tune into this energy. I'd love for us all to put our feet on the ground and connect deep into Mother Earth, connecting into the beautiful heart of Mother Earth, and pulling that energy up into our heart space and connecting, opening our crown, and all chakras aligned and balanced, and we're open and expansive and connected. Yes, kitty. Oh, look, kitty came to star. Okay, now that I'm deeply connected and we have our beautiful source energy coming through with the Gaia energy, Lupe. How's this energy been treating you, Lupe? I'm feeling like you're like, I keep seeing a sail and like the words want to take off, take off. Oh, all the cards, wow. Same cards, the same message that just came through. But I'm going to pull up these new cards that came off the top. Lupe. Hi, kitty. Okay. Are you there? Lupe? I love it, the kitty. Kitty. Okay. The Ace of Wands, Lupe. The Ace of Wands. Epiphany. I love it. Didn't I just say? I feel like you're ready to take off. And so you've got the Epiphany card. And should the Ace of Wands appear in your reading, take life's challenge and walk on fire. What's blocking the power of your own magic and creativity? Whatever it is, the Ace of Wands just burned a hole through it. I did feel this wonderful gush of energy coming through when I tuned into you. Now it's up to you to overcome your fears, and that's what I felt too, and transform your imagination into reality, which if you watch the whole live stream from the beginning, Lupe, this is what I'm talking about. So this is so perfect. Take the reins of your passion and let its power convince you of your ability to change the world. I love this. I love this. It's so perfect. Lupe, what do you think about that? Yes, you wrote down last night everything you wanted to manifest. Good, good. I feel it. I feel it, and this is magic. Okay? So stay with me. All right, so the next card you got is the Fool. And you know, the Fool is about doing what you need, what you're feeling inclined, and not thinking too much about what other people think. Right? Free from judgment. Free from judgment. Congratulations. The Fool has skipped into your reading. Now is the time to remember the limitless possibilities surrounding you. Do you hear the nagging voices of naysayers trying to stop you from chasing butterflies? Are some of these voices in your own head? Honey, don't I know about that? Re-examine your options. Follow your heart's joy and chase those butterflies. Be optimistic about the outcome of a risky venture. Invite frivolity and the boundless energy that comes with it into your life. Wear something weird to work. Sing as you walk down the street. Laugh too loud at a party. Yes, you asked your angels to give courage and guidance. Well, here it is coming through. I love it. Remember from the children around you how to be innocent and playful. Be also aware that the Fool is pure, unlimited energy. He will exhaust you and your finances if you don't wisely combine his desire for newness with your own hard-earned lessons. Without the foolishness of risk-taking, however, nothing is ever begun. So you got to cut loose a little and allow yourself to expand beyond where you are. This live stream is totally for you today, Lupe. I love this. It's perfect. I was talking about all this. This is what we're talking about in the group this week, and I'm creating art and audio to go with this week, so I'm just thrilled. I asked them to show me my gifts and how to use them to help others. Yes! Well, the next card, Lupe, I just got total crown tingles and body tingles, by the way, confirmation, is the, oh my God, more. Wow. This feels really beautiful. Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords, Lupe. Ooh, should the Queen of Swords command you in a reading, observe the lawgivers in your world. The Queen of Swords is that person in your life or aspect of yourself who is comfortable with control. Are the lawgivers in your family, your community, and your nation doing a good job? Do you follow their rules or prefer to make your own? How much control do you exert in your relationships? Are you just? Do you listen well? Do you share power? Do you follow your own rules? The lawgiver plays an essential role in society by planning for peace and striving for social justice. The most effective lawgivers teach and learn from those around them by example. When you make the rules, remember to be compassionate and just. Learn to separate personal interest from communal interest. Lead with the sword of reason, not the weapon of fear. Okay? So it's about control and not letting fear guide you, but compassion and your wisdom. So you asked for guidance and you received it, Lupe. That was a beautiful reading. And you also got the other two cards that we got earlier, which was the Six of Discs and the Queen of Discs. So go back and watch the whole thing again, because this today was for you. I can feel it. And Tia, and let me know if that resonates, Lupe. I'm just thrilled. I love it. Tia, are you there? Who else is with us? Kitty. Let's get some water in between readings. And Lupe, I'm just grounding that energy in with you, with your higher self, and anchoring in the light that you're calling in, because you've called in some gorgeous light, and you will be faced with fears and doubts and question yourself, and keep asking for support and honoring your intentions, your beautiful intentions. Tell us about them in the group. You people are being quiet and shy in the group sometimes. Be the one that stands up and shares your intentions and honor them and ask for support, show support. Let's create this together. And I'm glad you relate to it too, Tia. Okay, Tia, I'm ready to read for you. Grounding that beautiful energy and bringing in that light for all of us. Anchoring the light and holding it in our heart space. And all of our chakras are aligned and balanced, and our auric fields are clear. Our light bodies are ready to bring in this experience that our heart is calling us to. We are imagining it, we're feeling it, we're remembering it. We're remembering ourselves. Everything we need is already inside of us. And we are activating the light within us and honoring and creating this into this experience. Okay, Tia, let me see what comes through for you. I see coils, Tia, when I tune into you. It's like kind of tight, springy energy. It's very potent and powerful, very bouncy. We've got one card, which I'm glad you relate to the other reading, because obviously that was meant for you too. The Two of Swords. The Two of Swords. So, peace. You're calling in peace. Should the Two of Swords cross your path, be all you really can be and work for peace. Where in your life have you achieved harmony between conflicting options? How, for example, do you blend the need for solitude with the need for social interaction? With whom have you ended a feud? Do you feel the peace of mind that grows out of these resolutions? Know that while peace is not permanent, neither is conflict. Access the wisdom of the mediator mind by staying calm in the midst of turmoil, and you will be able to handle conflict constructively. By your actions, you can expand the realm of awareness that leads to lasting peace. What do you think of that? Let me know how you feel about that. Peace. Peace. So, I loved today's show. It's very quiet and connected and loving, and I love shows when there's lots of people and lots of connections, but I also love these quiet shows where I really get to just be with some of you one-on-one. And I do love to connect with you one-on-one, my tribe, my clients. I'm fully committed to this experience, and I'm changing my life every day to guide myself, my children, and all those who choose to resonate with me in my creativity and my passion and my music and my love and my galactic connection and vision for the world, that we wake up and love ourselves and love each other fully and create everything that we feel in our heart. Tia says, I love that, always transforming toward peace within myself. Yes. Hi, Letty. How are you? Bouncy type energy. That's you. Okay, good. I love that. Okay. Well, if you watched this live, thank you. I love you. And I'm looking forward to being with you on Friday at 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time in Divine Brilliance for Visionary Leaders. We're going to do a Zoom call. We're going to connect, and then we're going to shift the energy and really support each other to release what doesn't serve us and to set powerful intentions and to honor the intentions together. We're going to connect ourselves in sacred space and call on the magic that's inside of us. We're going to do this. And if you want one-on-one help, I'm here. You can always get on my calendar and chat with me for 20 minutes to find out exactly what it is that I do and how I can best serve you. I I'm working on sales pages and things like that, but I really do love the expansive creativity of coming to my clients one by one and receiving them as they are, ready to field what comes my way and channel through what's needed. So, um, uh, and I have a lot more artwork coming and creativity that's just going to be a way that we can continue to receive these light codes and this energy and this awakening of ourselves and strengthening of ourselves, but in a way that's fun and easy and creative, because our lives are challenging and they, you know, physically we've been through a lot, and we all have families and busy times. So I'm finding ways to receive and channel the information efficiently in a way that's just flows into your life, so that we can do this, you know. For not having time or not being able to do it is not an option. We're making this happen, okay? We're allowing this to happen. So whatever way that it just flows in readily and expansively, and allows us to integrate with ease and grace and truly step into more and more and remember who we really are and become the us that we know. That's what I'm doing. So join me in the group and put your comments below. And I look forward to seeing you next week. Next week I'll be back at 11 a.m. again on Thursday, 11 a.m. PST, because it's summertime and my kids are in camp, so I'm getting them out earlier. And honey, yes, my schedule revolves around my children. I want them to grow up to be fabulous, rounded, loved beings. And so that's why I have my own business, so I can be the kind of mom that I want to be. So I hope you're doing the same for your family and for yourself, because that's when you glow and shine and thrive. And thank you for joining me. I love you. I'll see you in the group, and spread your beautiful energy. Love yourself. Believe in yourself. Believe in yourself. I do.